Good morning. I guess you can call this a update video. Um, Something that I've been working on in the background, and I got to a point of wow. Now I can really put it together, and it's like I'm not going through any writer's block or anything. It's when you're dealing with too much information and trying to cut it down to a 10-minute bite. Because we only have a attention span of 10 minutes in these days and time. Not even 10 minutes. It's literally 60 seconds. That's why TikTok is important. Um, I do got a couple that I'm gonna throw on TikTok later on, um, but I'm gonna put this one on Facebook and on YouTube. What you're looking at is OBS is what I'm highlighting on this one. So this video is a shout out to my cousin, Mr. C, because that was our last real. Everybody wants to know what we spatting about, what we fighting about. Is he really wanted me to use this OBS program, but I didn't have time today to use OBS. I mean, just keeping it 100. So that's when I started dabbling in what's the duck one called? Whatever that duck program is that I'm still using that. I'm still a member of that. What is the name of that thing? This is why like it's so many programs and so many, and it's like I ain't got time for all that memorizing all this stuff. Um, my hip hop comes just from the nature of being a part of the culture since day one. So uh, it's not Duck Down. What is it called? It'll come to me later on. But these are it's like Zoom. It's like these network programs that we're using too. But this one is more on the computer. It's called OBS, and it's an open source program. So yes, I can start really diving into actually maybe programming for it. Like what I mean, I'm still at the beginning phases of learning this program, and I just been dabbling with it, and I came up with this Metroid backdrop. So I just wanted to share that with y'all on this video, and some of the things that I'm using, to help my son um, figure it out. So yeah, what you're looking at right now is it's hooked up to my Apple TV, which is hooked up to my iPhone. So Apple is still my main product of choice. That's what I keep elaborating on, even though I don't agree with Apple politically. Right? Apple is one of these pride companies. That's the nicest way to say it. And I don't have any beef with pride people. It's just that pride is a false virtue. It's not. It's not. I mean, a lot of people say anti-virtue. It's an anti-virtue, and what it is an anti-virtue for humility. But these type discussions for myself go all the way back to Quest of the Avatar. Now I introduced that to my son. He's a modern day game player, so his game is more like Kirby, or he doesn't even really play Zelda or anything like that, but he likes Kirby. He likes Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is nothing more than a glorified adventure game of a speedster, right? That's the Flash. That's all he is, right? So, but they gave him Goku powers and all this other fly stuff, and it's cute. I mean, I play him a little bit, but it's so easy to get off topic with so many different video games, so many different stories. The same issue we have in Hollywood. It's too many movies. It's too many stories. So the government tries to focus us in on one, and in that way we can work together. That's the focus. And for the past 4 years, the focus has been DEI, and I didn't agree with it from the door. What I mean? I knew what it was because of Obama. Under DEI programs, I am last. What I mean? Being a black father of several children, right? Um, when, the mothers are in charge. It's all right, y'all in charge. And it's backbreaking when you have several quote unquote baby mamas, right? I'm more of the ilk of what's his name? Cat Williams. Cat Williams only has one biological child, but he adopted 8 children or something like that. Whereas Nick Cannon has all biological children by, 8 children or how many he has. All right, cool. I'm not here to judge the multi partner family formation, but it's chaos when he has to answer to a lot of baby mamas. It's not a state that you want to be in, right? You would rather be in a state where they answer to you, and then you can do your work, that your relationship with the Lord our God, right? When it's the other way around, it's not good. It's not good at all. And sadly, I have to add that little tick to the conversation because all I needed was time with this program, right? And what you're looking at here, I'm flipping between that and this, right? This is, what I'm doing in the background. This is my son's Flick Animations program. This is his YouTube page. So go over to Flick Animations on YouTube. And he only has, he had a whole lot of videos on there, but he decided I'm just going to focus on my animation, which is what a lot of these kids do. They're making their own cartoons. So he made his own cartoons and is on here with the Flick Animations, right? So, and he's using it, all he's using is his iPad and finger painting, how to, make these little cute cartoons. They're not that long, but they cute little cartoons. As you can see, one of them got 207 views. He's getting a lot of views, getting thumbs up. Go hit it, hit the thumbs up button. It helps promote it. That's all we ask, right? I have my own page, and mine is Volo Television. That's where I'm putting this at, and I put it on YouTube. On Facebook. And it's, it's just my little whatever I'm doing. What I'm doing is Nintendo Switch. So I'm trying to help my son understand how to advertise for the Nintendo Switch so that we can get more Nintendo Switches in people's hands. We get your friend code, and then we can play a game, and then there's another show. Us playing a game together, enjoying life, and talking about the game. The same with him and his storytelling on here. He's doing his boards and drawing his art, and he's putting together nice little 6-minute, 4-minute, videos. You check it out. It's for a quick laugh. The one in the upper left-hand corner was his last video was our review of the Switch 2, which is coming out this year. But we understand we can't afford a Switch 2 right now. We have the Switch 1s, and we already have a million games that we need to cover and discuss over on there about them about that, yada yada, right? So I'm getting off time. I'm trying to consolidate all of that conversation just to say that this is the next evolution in teaching my son how to, okay, you got your movies, you did that, now we have to load it into OBS and really display it in a way to make it theatrical so that it can rival Hollywood. And that's what I did for a little game called Metroid, and I wanted to reveal that to you right now. So what you're looking at is 5 gameplays of me and my son playing video games on several different screens on OBS in a Metroid-esque kind of environment where what is growing in the tubes in the back, those are the quote-unquote Metroids. And I'm controlling the little monitor right now with my voice and whatever I decide to run in this background, you know. So I can, you know, I can move that around a little bit, just like come out. Now you can barely probably see it, right? But I gotta zoom in myself to see it. But that's what I'm controlling. Everything else is quote unquote movies, but I can bounce them around. I can flip this and that to this and boom boom boom. I can do my own animations in the OBS, and StreamYard is the other program. It finally hit me right, and then I can upload it to StreamYard to network with other people, you know, as a part of the demonstration. Like this is what a lot of people are doing, in creating their, you know, their own little YouTube televisions and things. I've shared, I do listen to a lot of adult stuff. So the Savvy Savs and the Professor Black Thought and Black Truth and Tariq Nasheed and right, what is this BGS and Sergeant Willie Pete. These are the big names that when I first joined YouTube 13 years ago, they had little channels. You know, I just never, I didn't make videos. Whatever. I'd rather write a book. Like Facebook was more of my blogging. Let me blog, write a book, right? But nobody's want to read online really. They don't want to click the like button. When it comes to reading a book online. So it's yes, I have to, in order to really make money with books, you got to actually sell physical books and get with sell to people that buy books. Um, that's why I connect with Fathers Read 365, Brent. Because it's pretty soon I'm gonna give Brent my business card. Listen, I know you need some books. Here's some books, and I'm a bookseller now. You know what I mean? I even donate them if I had whatever, because that's what an economy is. It's business, 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 business working together to build the community. Right? Right now, my business is this. This is my business. It's all right. Boom. Now I'm gonna teach my son and his friends how to create this kind of background where you have movement, you can have different screens, and you can animate it so that it's more of what is going on here. And it'd be a lesson to whatever the topic is. And the topic for this one is playing Metroid, but I got other games running right now, so I'm gonna do some more Metroid gameplay. I'm taking my time with it, and I guess I'm gonna do my videos like this for a couple of them too. Hey, this is what's going on. This is the update. This is where I'm at with Metroid. I might still have to throw some politics in there because I need grants, et cetera, in order to really put my business in motion, display it so that it's way more entertaining. Hit the like button and educational. Education is the edutainment. That's the hip hop that I'm doing over here. It's an intelligent movement. It's so. I have another kid that I'm working with. He building his own computers. I got a kid, down the street. These are my son's friends. He's building and fixing cars. So it is a community thing that we need to do. Therein is the war that the government is creating, saying which one is it? Is it the community or is it the culture? They're blaming who? They're blaming the community or they're blaming the culture. You keep saying they're blaming the culture, but it's always been the hip hop community. So now we're being torn apart, community and culture, in order to fight each other over having fun with the children. That's what I'm bringing to the table. That's all I really want to say with this video. I can throw some music on in the background using what is that, GarageBand. But I got several other programs that I can use from my phone. Right, I'm about to put some real stuff together, but I just wanted to make this quick video to show it moving in the background, the different video games, where he's at certain games, where I'm at certain games. How long have I been talking? Only 15 minutes. Like he even gets to like the boss battle in that Zelda one there. Like that's a video that I have been having in the background. That I can just share the video of him playing and us talking smack and him coming to the boss battle in Zelda, the Wind Waker. I don't think I shared that one yet. The Metroid ones I shared a little bit. It's only like the first level. Some are longer than the others, right? Like the Wind Waker is like a half-hour video. The Metroid might only be 5 minutes, and then I'm seeing the strain that it's using on my little laptop here. Let me see, what is my CPU? Woo! CPU is at 73%. So I'm kind of pushing my limits on what I can do here, but I know how to program it to drop in and out certain things to help with the CPU processing so that I'm not straining the CPU when trying to make these videos or make this video, and to help with the frames per second and all that good stuff too. So, but I'm really I'm just testing it out to see what can I do, how far can I take it, right? What is my max and right? Like a mad scientist, that's what mad scientists do. Like, how can I push it to that edge? Like, look, give me a artificial intelligence program, and I'm going to push it to the max. Can I create Lieutenant Commander data? Like, and I'm having fun doing it, and I'm having fun showing my son and his friends how to do it, and they showing me how to do it mainly. It's like, so I'm like, I get what they're saying. I'm catching up, but at the same time, I'm ready to. All right, y'all ready for this calculus? Let's sit down and prove, theoretically what we're doing and how we can take it to new levels. That's my job. Not here to fight with y'all over, I'd rather me talk about, Kamala Harris. It's a waste of my time. Kamala Harris is unfit to be a manager at a CVS. It's just, it's like, that's your opinion. That's the truth. She's not fit to be a manager at CVS, and y'all asking her to be in charge of the socioeconomics of America. GTF, and then y'all just want to keep blaming Trump. Just sit back with your tea and enjoy the show. Trump is the most entertaining president of our all time. So whenever he says something that's a win for us, like what he said about the foundation of Black Americans and our role in the Constitution, is actually a win. No, it's not good for illegals that just got off the boat. No, it's not good for them. That's why they had to go. Right? And then for all these, black, quote unquote, black mayors, they're really African American mayors or whatever, that want to fight the system. And then you see them, the little young mayor fighting, and she actually ran down the aisle and started karate kicking dudes. like seriously, right? And she's not a DEI hire. I mean, seriously, this is what y'all are saying? Like, there's a difference. DEI is not foundational Black American. Right? And I flipped it the other way. Foundational Black Americans is not equal to DEI. We're not equal to each other. That she's on something else. We're trying to build something with the children. She trying to get paid. And who's taking the loss? Foundational Black Americans. Our families are being destroyed. Right? We're losing our land. And, they want us to help them. When for the past, under Bush, Obama, and Biden, they forced us to help them achieve their promotions while destroying our families, our land, our language, our law, our community, our culture. This has been another quick video from Volothan Modulus Tautology. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. If you hate, don't worry about it. But in the end, we are still about one God, our Father, all the time, hip hop life, love one. That's God is love. Hip hop is life. Time is holy. So instead of criticizing Trump for everything he do, say, Trump, this is our community right now as a result of that DEI junk. Cut the check so that we can fix it, please. Thank you. Even though money is the fourth dimensional illusion that doesn't really exist. Right? Just like Kamala asking for $2 billion from us, foundational Black Americans, to donate to her so that she can give it to her cronies. And now they're saying it wasn't the DEI policies. It was foundational Black Americans community in our culture and our, et cetera, et cetera. Not their incompetence, not their lack of taking responsibility, right? So we need help. So instead of criticizing Trump, this is Volothan Modulus Tautology. Hit my like button. $sign Volothan. Send me $1, right? I know you can send me a stack, but send me $1, $2 or something. I'll pass it on to the children so that we can build something real instead of listening to all these fake MOFOs. Peace.